Yeah. Hey long, I just started. Okay. We're playing a duel here. Kraken against Boar. So I feel like the game should go a little longer than a team game. Normally. I'm not gonna do the Kraken rush here. Oh, we're thinking about going links. Red Nimble Paw. Gonna do that. Maybe the next stream then. It's like having the higher chance of actually getting a rush on the field on Neustria and trying to take advantage of it as long as it is still possible. I think it's still far from a win guarantee, like good players can definitely block it. I have the feeling that it might be gone at some point. Those dual players don't like getting rushed. You know what? Take a Valkyrie. An interesting start. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know. I just rarely pop in there, play like a wolf rush in a duel that hits in 802. With the Berserker and 4x throwers in after the winter, like after the second winter. And can beat people with that. Way harder to control everything on the phone, right? If you're not playing on a virtual machine and doing it actually over the computer, I guess that would be pretty easy to... If there is an active scene, I cannot tell. The ladder is now repaired, I think. There were like a long time after the release where the ladder was just broken, where you were shown like the PC ladder. I think Cat were first, right? Like from the point where they restored the actual mobile version, where it's like trade meta, you know? Trade meta is still going on there because this is the version they picked for the mobile version and got over. Different meta than here. Because some mechanics are still like the old mechanics, like traders in... you don't need merchants in a trading post to trade. That is why trading were so insane back then. And they took the ladder from the point they took the update from, basically. But that were changed now. There are different people at the top of the mobile ladder, and I don't know them. So I feel like there must be people that play that. Only a second one away. I'm gonna have a low villager here. And in this case, you gotta watch out that this is gonna be a woman. Not out of misogyny, it's only because can only women send into the Herger and get into a Nor. And when we get the low villager now over here, convert her into a Valkyrie, she's gonna be full health again. This is how you should do it. Yes. Maybe you should just build the Herger a little bit earlier, but I feel like that wouldn't guarantee that you don't get attacked by a wolf. Build that thing. Therefore. I think on an iPad, they had a few changes that make their life a little easier there. Like if you build a building, a villager will automatically run to the building and start building it. You don't need to send like a villager like on the PC version, right? In the PC version you always need to send a villager over there to actually build the building. Makes it a little bit easier, a little bit quality of life, right? Good. Good house. The Valkyrie is not coming early enough. Do I want to build a second house here? Fuck. Got to. The hotkeys you have on the screen then. Like you have the army, for example, also in here. Like they are. You have no border around this. It's like floating basically. And then you can click on the units that you wanna have. If you keep your finger on it, you're gonna pick all of them, right? If I click once here, it's like I would left click on a villager, cycle through them, and if you hold, you're gonna pick all the villagers. You also get that for your army, plus you have like a little bigger button where you can pick all army. Basically the E button in game here. Makes it possible. The game is definitely playable. I played through the campaign on it. And felt like, yeah, that were already worth it for me. Just to have like a little bit of Northgard on the go. Even though like the controls are definitely a little bit more fiddly than on a PC. It's gonna be obvious, right? But generally playable. I found games, while I don't think the game is nearly as populated. I found games. Oh, I don't know. People tell me I should go for that because of Kraken. But the thing is, I already get cheaper army. It doesn't need to be much cheaper, right? Let's go for it. Who cares? Feels helpful. The thing is, Endless Tide contradicts a little bit with it, because you need to build less camps to get more army, therefore you're gonna have less military experience production. But it can be not as deciding, let's say, right? Way more deciding that you put down your fisher huts as soon as you can. I think I need you running around here. Don't need that much work for now. It would be nice to go for my iron, but I'm gonna get there in time. At some point I need a second, but get it right now. There is already neutrals. Let's check it out, shall we? We have a bunch of wood. We have a bunch of wood. Really need much. But maybe actually getting the iron here is one of the most important things I can really do. Get a silo. Got the wood. Why the heck not? Then afterwards. Also, we're gonna get near the sea spirit now. There's a little bit more work production and gold production. If it's buildings that we need to get anyway. The silo I want to get at some point, definitely. The woodcutter's lodge is also kind of a must for the game. We're already gonna take the bonus out of it. Especially since I also want a little work right now. And Kraken developed the zone. Built the mine on it. On the mine now, right? It is. A little bit production with me. It's Merkel. The best thing I could have hoped. Well, Survivor's playing boar, so I'm not gonna have the best. Maybe we shouldn't scout blindly and just wait until we hit. Knowledge from beyond, but if I run them home now, like so much lost time, I'm just gonna not that far anymore. If I scout 1 or 2 tiles that I don't really need right now, who cares? Another velvet base. Basically populate all of my buildings. The Hoover is still a little empty, but get to that. We might need a second scout soon, as we know where the neutrals are. We need to hope that it's not only Merkelfar. Maybe neutrals over here. Any over here. Alas. Too far anymore. We really need to like trade something with neutrals since our lore production we absolutely smashed. Lion really got me confused now. I don't really know when I want to say lore if it's actually lore of his faith. But I am playing Kraken Clan and we still believe in lores. Need another scout soon. Check up there. Well, that's neat. Is it like bugged? Because there must be more Merkafar on the map. Easier. Didn't show me. Doesn't show it anymore? Reveals the prediction? Oh, maybe because I got the wrong map type. Yes, I got the wrong map type. Yep, thanks Cardinal. I had a feeling. So yeah. Yeah. little bad. Okay. We got a problem now. Oh. At least the boar also got one. I can't play boar like without going for neutrals. Definitely doable. Kraken, I feel like I'm gonna go up merchants. Pretty straightforward. Just good gold. What do you want from me? I'll give you some. Honestly, I can trade pretty all in. We get a little stronger with production than I'll actually need. I feel like I'm still putting my upgrades into fish. Not trading them. Let's wait for it. Maybe we're actually facing some like kind of early aggression, and then I would love to be able. Maybe get on a go straight until then. Go a little more greedy. I feel like I'm also gonna upgrade woodcutters then. Can only really trade wood. A lot to upgrade traders. Get a chief and clear out guitars. Let's expand a bit. It will also help against the ghosts, obviously. I'll attack here right away. %200 chance. So I wouldn't do anything on the star here. And they know. No. Yeah. Pretty good. $160 would be doable. Also not gonna have a food drop throughout winter, so it'd definitely be doable. We should take this after winter. Well, I would like going full greed here. It would be more efficient to just let the Valkyrie heal. Not actually build healers yet. But definitely at a point where it doesn't hurt me anymore. Not at all. We got a bunch of work now. Could make a move on the stone definitely. I feel like as soon as she's healed, we're gonna do a little one already. Gonna get more though. We have 2 villagers. Really get them. Oh, yeah. They just. I do not care if it's winter. Not at all. With the relic. Be interesting to see what it will be. Lore relic or boar relic? Only these 2 choices really. Boar relic. Don't really need to be all too afraid of. A little bit of food production, which is gonna matter throughout a long game, definitely. But like the lore relic can be a little bit more scary in the terms of winning the game out of the blue. Longer games can be really scary, right? You have like big fighting going on until 8:04 or something, but you could have easily just banked up a bunch of lore. Well, you could see that in the conditions. You pick them out on. Merchants, upgrade warriors. Think about getting Mjolnir or something. I feel like what I rather get out ASAP. The altar. Back and forth. Hey! Okay. I think it's time to just get damage on the war chief. I'm just doing too much. And Bear's easier to control. So we get as much damage on her as possible. Could be a little more, I think, but get it too far. Just should stay there, because the wolves could attack. Jump to stay. And the chief is here. Got a few bills lying around. Have jobs? Be a lot coming there. I'm gonna tower that because there's a roof cave. And if I want to take that in the long run, I might. For now. Towering. Upgrade more or less has to be scouts. And just drive the greed train a little longer. With the herder first. We should win the long game. Since we got an altar now. How's this not as great? All too bad. Very slow on the befriending now. Yeah, but I feel like I want to get an idea of it. Really, actually not too much about getting an idea of the map, but head up knowing this guy. Friending them relatively quickly, so he might be able to free roam throughout this game. I suspect his goal being a little higher than. Can definitely upgrade his Norns. slow down my gold production here. We actually slow down on gold. On top gold. Village Knight. Definitely got a fish style over there. What did I stab? Give me some happiness. Really worth it is the other question. Strat. A little bit more interesting here. Mix up the units a tiny bit. I feel like we should have both paths first before we start roaming around his territory there. Interesting to know what he has, but it's more important to get to him. Not bad boy. Should build that here. 20. A little more gold production, right? As soon as we got enough Nords. Definitely use that. Big batch incoming. Where he's going. $14. Amount. That's what I mean with scouting. Oh. Way more important to scout the paths first. It would have been game. Can't push in there. GG, well played, man. Don't know if we needed to push because of food. Yes. Yes, yes. Generally not a bad board push there. Definitely tried to hit a little earlier. Holy moly. yeah. You had more gold than me. You can be sure of that. You hit me here. That I have nothing. You have 700 gold. Just set up that. That's not that easy in duels with the scouting and everything. Hard to set up. This timing here is insane. At this point I felt like my eco were pretty set up with altar and everything, right? But hey, GG! Good game.